Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast Unlimited, episode 20. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Jack. What's up, Jack?
Hey.
All right. So, as you know, this is our show that we sometimes do on Daily Motion or YouTube, and it basically focuses on one person. This is going to be about you, Jack, and about your Doctor Who experiences. So let's get started. Jack, what was your first experience with Doctor Who? How old were you, and what did you see?
I was 8 years old, and I watched Boomtown with Christopher Eccleston. Sort of went on from there. Watched the remaining episodes of series 1, then the Christmas Invasion, and sort of started getting into it with series 2.
Okay. Now, at what point in time did you decide to go backwards, and not go backwards, but I mean, as you're watching the new stuff, did you go back and watch the classic series, or did you wait till there was like a hiatus, or when did you do that?
I started to sort of go back and watch the classics sort of straight away. After I think it was sort of series 2, because series 1 I just watched the first 3 of Eccleston, and I was trying to get into it sort of and figure out what it was about, and then it wasn't really till series 2 with like Tooth and Claw and all that and Christmas Invasion I started to get into it, and I went back, and I mean the first one I watched was Genesis of the Daleks, of the classic stuff.
Amazing.
You know, Tom Baker, and just sort of developed from there, and sort of a big classic fan. I mean, yeah.
So basically, would you say that watching the classic series now you're more of a classic series fan, or you just both? Like would you like more one than the other? Like, do you like the classic series more, or no?
Yeah, I think I prefer the classic series. I mean, there was a while when I was watching the new series, because I was watching the classic stuff, there was a lot of stuff that I hated. Like, I mean, yeah.
I don't think you're
like
the only
whole
one, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure, actually. Well, you can elaborate. Some of the new stuff that was going on with Moffat. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah, I mean,
we're used to the amazing storytelling, like Keep the Time Saga with Tom Baker, and the really characterization. It was all about the Doctor. It wasn't about the companion. You really didn't know too much about the companion. I mean, when Tegan Javanka became the companion, you knew she had an aunt. You didn't really know anything else. Did she have any brothers? Did she have any sisters? Mom and dad? No, like, who cares? It was like, all right, here's the companion, here's the Doctor. It's always about the Doctor. It's like, you didn't really find anything about the companion. Now, you have to know the companion's blood type and every single relative there is, and it's like, what the heck is that about? So it's all about the Doctor back then. All about the Doctor. So, now people die and come back 17 times. So,
Yeah.
Look for wiggle room in a diner in space. TARDIS. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We're in an era where a leaf can destroy a monster. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that episode myself. All right, we're off topic. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so tell us of the classic series. What blew your freaking mind? Like, what Doctor just did it and like solidified? I gotta really check this guy out. Like, I mean, was there any specific classic series story or any actor that that's it?
Yeah. Well, probably Tom Baker, Fourth Doctor. I mean, watching Genesis of the Daleks was great, and I really loved that. And then I just started to watch more of his, like, Terror of the Zygons and Pyramids of Mars, and City of Death and all that. Great stories.
God, I love that one. Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's my favorite, but that's a good story. And I mean, the Doctor, I really didn't like. I mean, one of the classics was probably like one, probably Colin Baker for a long time. Well, I still,
Yeah, I didn't really like that much, but it wasn't. I didn't know. I was a kid, but I was like, didn't
yeah,
like cats either, all the cat pins. But okay.
yeah. I mean, there's some other good Doctors as well. I really like. I loved Patrick Troughton.
Yes, I
You
know
know,
you do.
Planet of the Cybermen was great with him, and uh, the Crotons, and all those good stories of Troughton. Seas of Death and all that. I was great, and Jamie, Zoe, and Victoria. They were great in a lot of those stories with Troughton, like the War Games and all that. I mean, they were great. Um,
I
I
like
kind
that
of
he
like,
just, for all his size, like people underestimated him, you know,
yeah,
and he annihilated it. That was like the best thing. Like he just was. People didn't see him as a different Doctor because they just saw him as. I don't even think they didn't have the name regeneration. It was like a rejuvenation. So they really thought of him as the first Doctor, but just younger, even though it was like, they explained regenerations afterwards. But I didn't have that much growing up. I didn't have that much of experience with Patrick Troughton compared to the other ones because it was harder for, I guess, channel 21, 31, and 58 to get the episodes. They used to have pledge drives and all kinds of stuff to get the episodes, but I did see a handful amount with Patrick Troughton. The Mind Robber, I remember seeing that, like going backwards. And I'm like, is that the Master? And then it's like, no, that's not the Master. That's just someone calling themselves, the Master. And then I was like, it's like, but there was a lot of episodes that stand out. And Matt Smith's character is basically a take off of Patrick Troughton.
yeah, he's a ripoff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
So,
yeah, it was hard, I guess, for you to see the episodes because a lot of them still are missing, like from the Troughton era, like and
yeah.
the William Hartnell era too, like Planet of the Daleks is missing and all that. And,
Well, Marco Polo, I mean,
yeah,
I want to see that so bad. What is like 6 parts missing or something, or
yeah,
most of it. I think something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, I think it's 7 parts,
So,
but yeah, that was great, and I think Troughton, I got into him like uh, because I liked a lot of his stories, like the Mind Robber, like you said, that's one of my all-time favorite stories,
yeah.
and Invasion was great, and I just loved his companions too, like Jamie
Yeah.
and
Jamie McCrimmon was like a strong, like action hero lead, sort of like Ian Chesterton with William Hartnell.
yeah, exactly, yeah, and he worked really well with Victoria and Zoe, and they were all great, and like they were Triton and all that, and I mean some other good stories,
I mean, as much
like
as I like the Donna thing, right? I love Donna. I love the ending and everything, right? They did kind of
yeah,
take that from Patrick Troughton's, where they had to erase the memories of the companions, but you really didn't get to see until the 5 Doctors, where he's
yeah,
like, well, they shouldn't even know me, that was like the whole thing, but we never got the. I mean, I like the storytelling, but it was more detailed with Donna. Like they really got into exploring that whole thing, the emotional trauma of that. With him, they erased the companion's memory, and they were going to make him regenerate. And it was like so fast. So, which I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So,
exactly,
and too, he was so good of a doctor that they force regenerated him. I mean, who knows how long he could have gone as like Patrick
yeah,
Troughton's doctor. I mean, one of my favorites, and it's weird because I don't like Colin Baker, but the Two Doctors episode was like my favorite because he was in it as the second Doctor, and he
yeah,
was older, and you could see he was older. and they sort of explain it where, I guess, it's like he's taken out of time to do this mission, so he's aging, you know?
Yeah.
And then he gets put back, sort of like Clara, when it's done, and memory's wiped, and it happened, but he don't know what happened. So
Yeah.
I tend to believe that they sent him on these missions, and he says, I'm not going unless you fix the memories of my companions. And they did, and then that's what happened, So we have all these adventures we never even heard of or seen. That's the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. And
tell me what pissed you off with the new series.
David Tennant.
David Tennant pissed you off?
Yeah.
Did you create like a voodoo doll and start stabbing it, or like what happened?
I just think that Tennant's Doctor. I just think he's an overrated Doctor. I just think he's just kind of like a Baker ripoff and all that with the.
Maybe that's why he's my favorite. I don't know. No, I love him. But yeah, I can see what you're saying about that. Just like Matt Smith, it's like the fourth Doctor, the second Doctor. It's like okay,
It's like I just thought his Doctor was too human.
It was like a Tom Baker that kisses people without a scar.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, nah. He got the girl all the time. Kiss this companion, that companion, everybody. It's like, all right, you want to be the companion, Captain Tate? Okay, here's the requirements. You have to kiss the Doctor at least once. Is that okay for you? Okay. It's like that's Cape Town kissed everybody. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, give me a break here. And I just thought like
it's all Paul McGann's fault. That's
why. I mean, some of the writing in the Tennant era was a bit rubbish as well. Like, there was a lot of bad episodes there. I didn't like Midnight or.
Oh, you don't like Midnight? Wow. The no-budget episode? Things like, yeah, we kind of spent a little too much money for the finale, so could you just sit in a room and talk? Okay. And it's like, but I gotta tell you, I love that episode, though. Because it's like the psychology of it. It gets to you. It was pretty funny, too. But, all right, so tell me what episodes that you liked that David Tennant done.
Love and Monsters, I thought was a good episode.
Right. Because we just like cement blocks that just, No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, you did like it, really? Seriously? You did?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, it's different. I mean, let's give Jackie Tyler her own series. Now, washing clothes and stuff and picking up men and stuff. And
no, I think another good episode was Fear Her.
You like that? I mean, we were talking, me and Louie were talking about that, right? That was his first episode, he said. It wasn't like one of the greatest episodes. It wasn't one of the goodest episodes. It was an okay episode, but I did like it. It wasn't on my, like Fury Matrixlord, blow my top, my face turns red, start like spitting like Timothy Dalton at the camera. No, I mean it was cool, but you just damn, you couldn't stand it, huh?
No, I mean, I think another rubbish Tennant episode was probably the Christmas Invasion. Thinking about it, I mean, it was just
okay. Didn't like that.
Just the last 5.
What?
The last 5 minutes where he just comes out of the TARDIS is just, and he's I mean, I just don't. He's just I just don't like him because he's sort of like a pretty boy.
Because it was like to me it was like came out like, hey, I'm ready, let's go. I was just like, oh, this is great. I loved it. I don't know.
It just reminded me of the Twin Dilemma Christmas Invasion.
Oh God, no! Oh, don't even say that episode ever. God.
I think Louis said he liked it.
Yeah, he did. I know. Colin Baker, man. God. I remember I was a kid, and I'm like, I remember freaking watching Peter Davison generate. He didn't think he was going to generate it too far. He thought it was the poison. And then the moment this freaking guy sat up with the curly hair, I told you, I said in previous cast, I learned the F word because of Colin Baker. Because I was like, what the F? Like, for the first time. Is that? Who the F is that? And he was talking like he was gay, and I'm like, I didn't even know what gay was, but I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the heck? And then the first episode, oh, God. He choked her and stuff. I was done. I'm like, oh, this guy, seriously. And then they could have wooed you back, but then when she died, and then they explained, oh, no, she's not really dead. She's just with this overgrown guy and miserable and married. It's like, oh, all right. I'm like, oh my God. Like, you just leaving your companion to that guy. You didn't even give a crap. I'm like, oh, God, no. And it was done. I was done. I was like, no, didn't like Six Dog. No. Please.
Yeah.
God. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You traumatized me.
He had some really bad episodes, like Time
Some
Lash.
nightmares. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Kathy either.
Time Lash. Talk to the Cybermen. Terror of the Autons. There's some really bad stories, And then,
God.
Tenet, I just thought when I was watching the Dalek two-parter, I think another rubbish. Yeah, no, actually, I
Behold your masters with the fake New York accent. Oh, I cracked up. That was great. Behold your masters. Daleks and Empire State Building, and they put them on a stage like a play. I'm like what? Hybrids. That's where Moffat got that episode. Hybrids. Yeah. He's like watching. He's like with his kids, and he's like, "That's it. That's it. Series 9 Hybrids. Ah, that's it. That's what I got."
Yeah, I was watching. I think another rubbish Tennant story was The Waters of Mars. I just didn't enjoy that one.
Really? I love that episode a lot. Because actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I did love the episode after I watched it a while, but I was pissed off. Pissed. Because I'm like, my God, he's an evil son of a bitch. What the frick? He don't give a shit. He's worse than the Master. What? I was like, oh, man. I was affected by that episode. It was totally different than anything you've ever seen ever in Doctor Who. Totally different. And I'm like aliens and stuff, like shaking, and but I'm like, oh my God. This is like totally like alien movie. Like, wow. But I liked it.
I just felt like it was trying to rip off Waters of Mars. Yeah. No, I know it was trying to rip off Pyramids of Mars. It's just call it Water instead of Pyramids of Mars, And I just thought another rubbish episode was that Science and Library Force of the Dead. Like,
you don't like that? Boy, you guys really don't like River? Boston Arana? What the? Really? Damn!
Rip off of Ambassadors of Death.
Damn!
The dead astronauts. It ripped off. I just think.
Come on, man. Dude, everything's been taken from everything, man. Everything. Everything in the new series has been taken from the classic. You got to understand that you could do a whole damn book about it, diagram, and you could say everything that's connected to a past series.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying. I just didn't like the episode overall. Just River Song just pissed me off. She gets worse in the Smith era. I think what I don't like about Tennant was.
Well, I never saw her with Smith. I was just like, he's like 20 and she's like 50. I'm like, okay, that didn't work to me. I just couldn't see that romance. I'm like, okay, Rose, yes. This one, yeah. I could not see it with River and 11. 10, absolutely. Even Capaldi, absolutely. 11, he's a liar. He just wasn't feeling it, and it's like, I was like, oh, all right. All right, Jack. Here it is. You're the Whovian recruiter, right? You got to sell people to watch Doctor Who and watch everything. What do, man? How do you get them motivated? You don't tell them about the negative stuff, right? You tell them, well, tell me, like, the stuff that you like. What do you get them to watch? You're a Whovian recruiter.
I get them. Yeah, I get them to watch some Tom Baker, like Robots of Death and Pyramids of Mars and City. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Just had a slight interruption.
That's cool. Get them to the classic series first, and then bring them to the new series. All right. That's pretty cool. I would want people, like, when I got my kids, I saw them watching Doctor Who here and there, but they really got to like it when they started watching Series 1 with Chris Facts, and they loved it. And then that was it. They're hooked. It went straight through. So, there? Not there. All right. So, anyway, it's such a huge history, Doctor Who, that, like, you can find. Well, actually, it's not on Netflix, I don't think, here. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I think, or Hulu or something. Doctor Who is on that. It's not on Netflix no more. Here. But you still got it in the UK? And over there?
Doctor Who?
Yeah. And Netflix.
I don't know. I don't go on Netflix.
You don't Netflix, right? Okay.
Yeah, but I was.
What about Capaldi, man? Tell me about Capaldi.
Or what I like about him?
Wait, do you like him?
Oh.
Oh my God! Yeah, think about it. Oh, all right. He's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be better with Chibnall. When he's under Chibnall, I think it's going to be better.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you excited about Chibnall or no?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You think he's going to be better than Moffat?
Probably. I mean, but has written some classic episodes.
He has. He has under Russell T Davies. I think he wrote better. Just imagine if Moffat stays and writes better under Chibnall. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So.
Although going back to what you're saying about recruiting fans about classics, I mean, I think I would encourage them to watch like Tom Baker and like say the first 4 Doctors. I mean, you could sort of.
The first 4, yeah. I mean, like, you know. So you don't like Peter Davison, the 5th, or you're not really?
I thought his Doctor was. He was all right. I just think it was a big step down over Tom Baker. He's just.
Yeah.
So,
I was pissed at first, but then you always felt like his Doctor, like he could lose, you know, and because even Tegan's like, "So death around you," and everything, just like, "Oh, leave him," and loving you, like he's gonna fail all the time, you know. It's like, oh, so if you want somebody to save you, you want Tom Baker. That's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that's what made the show shit with Davison was that he felt like he could lose because I mean, there's some bad episodes like Time Flight and.
Oh God, that's the one when Master was like burned. The guy that absorbed the universe in his head.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Okay, you can blow up because Donna couldn't handle it. God. I know. There were some winners there. That's the sarcasm, winners. But you know, look what we had after that. Pink, weird colored coats with permed hair and cat pins. But I'm hearing he's better in the audio, so that's, you know. And we can't blame Colin Baker. The fashion sense showrunner decided, wants him to wear that. And the writing, it's just not the actor's fault, but,
I mean, I thought, no, I blame it all on Colin Baker. I hate his stuff. But I mean,
wow. All right.
No, but I mean,
you're not kind at all. You're not kind at all. I can't wait to see a Superman Quest for Peace review. I've been dying to see that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to watch the Watchers review. Before I can do that, let me watch the trailers of it And then we watched the new constructed trailer for Quest for Peace because I remember seeing that in the theater. I'm like, then I'm gonna watch this review because I'm dying to see it. Guys, for those of you who don't know, Jack the Watcher has his own channel and he reviews movies good and bad. And he's going to be joined with Louis, and they're going to be doing Who Opinions, right? That they're going to be doing their show from now on. So it is, he's got some awesome stuff on there. Check out his channel, The Watcher. Really cool stuff because, like I said, it's fun reviewing good stuff, but it's even more fun reviewing bad stuff. Like, I don't know if you reviewed Alien 3, but oh my God, I can't wait to do that. Like a guest review with that. Because that was bad. But anyway, but Charles Dance was in it. So, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, back to Doctor Who. Well, topic, I know. So tell me about Who Opinions.
Who Opinions? Well, sort of like me and Louis doing our show on like Doctor Who recent episodes, sort of getting a panel around, people discussing it. I mean, sort of came up with whose opinion because you're thinking, yeah, because of Moffat. I mean, we did sort of a Moffat bashing cast to start off with, because yeah, because we don't like him. I mean, he's written some terrible.
Yeah,
he's written some terrible episodes like Let's Kill Hitler and the Girl in the Fireplace and
Girl in the Fireplace you don't like? Holy shit balls! Really? You don't get out of here! You're lying! You're effing lying! That episode was like one of my favorites. Really?
It was rubbish.
Holy what? Wow! Damn! Why not? Why?
It had 10 and it was just rubbish.
Really?
It had 10 in it, and it was just a rubbish story. I mean,
that was such an emotionally impacted episode. I mean, he left Rose. Bye. And he just.
Thank God.
But he was gonna live on the slow path for the first time in his life with a woman that wow, what kind of he really loved her. That he applied hardest and everything else. I'm drinking now. It's like, what? He did that. He sacrificed everything for her. That was a mind-blowing, holy wow. That's a further etched in Doctor Who history that he was ready to just, boom, settle down with this one. And that's it. And then just, hopefully he lives to another, centuries to catch up to Rose and get them out of there. But it was like, wow, I really, that was one of my favorites. Man. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like it because, going back to sort of David Tennant, I didn't really explain why I don't like him. I just think his Doctor was too human. I didn't like the relationship between him and Rose, the sort of, the almost sexual relationship they had.
You don't see how it was a natural progression where the Ninth Doctor was so just with the Time War ready to blow up everybody, and she had to humanize him, And then he fell in love with her because he fell in love with her because he asked Christopher Eccleston in interviews. He said he loved her, and even in the Dalek episode, the Dalek would you do this with a woman? Would you save the woman you love? And he looked like he didn't answer. It's like fall for her, and when he regenerated, he became more human because that was the thing. He kissed her. He absorbed the time vortex. That's when he kind of got linked with the TARDIS, putting a piece of him kind of in the TARDIS, and it was like a natural progression. Like now, this Doctor, the 10th Doctor, would be more human, feeling whatever because he just left that war behind. He's now, even though Gallifrey's gone, he's like, this is like his home, Earth. So then, of course, with the traumatization of having to regenerate as Tennant, the next Doctor would be kind of detached from any romance. That's what I saw. I see with each regeneration, the thing that triggers how they're going to be in the next incarnation. Where for Matt
Well,
Smith,
I mean,
it was like none of that into Capaldi. It was Capaldi. Hell with everybody, you know. So
yeah. I mean, I didn't stop because when Triton regenerated to Pertwee, there wasn't much of a change. He was still pissed off that he was exiled to Earth. So I mean, I think with Tennant, I just sort of got the feeling, watching his Doctor, what made me hate him was just the fact that, when at the time when he was whining about, I don't want to go, just man up. All the other Doctors,
wow.
all the other.
Not Peter Gibson. John Pertwee was on Earth the most, so he would have been the most human in a way. Because he's hanging out at the Brigadier, he's got his coffee ready, and he my test tubes. Let's go.
I know, but I mean, even though he
still wants to get the hell out of there. He's like, the hell with this, Brigadier, F you, I'm going. And then he built the thing and it blew up and he wound up in a field somewhere. He was walking in with all smoke everywhere.
Going to bed, Mom.
So, yeah, no, I got you. Even though he was on Earth and all that time, he was still alien. He still wanted out of there. What the heck with this? Yeah. All right, so I know we're gonna bring this probably to a close, right? So
no,
you're good.
No, I'm not really. No, I really want to talk a bit more about the classics. Okay. Like,
we'll talk about
yeah.
Tell me, what you thought of the Deadly Assassin.
I love that story. It's my favorite Doctor Who story of all time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love the Master and yeah.
The Master. And, amazing. Totally different than
yeah.
Roger Delgado. Totally.
Yeah,
exactly. I love Roger Delgado. I love that whole like, the debonair of him, like, and he just tried to mind control like Joe Grant, just couldn't do it. It was like he got even more mad that he couldn't do it. He's like, I am the master, you obey me. And it's like everybody's like, yeah, she's like, no. It was like, wow. I love that. I love that when the TARDISes got merged, like, and they're interlocking and those things with the Master and the John Pertwee. It's fantastic. I love those.
Yeah. I mean, I love Delgado's Master and Terror of the Autons and he was great in Frontier in Space and Mind of Evil and the Green Death and stuff and so many
with Joe Grant. So the final that was dramatic. I really liked the Three Doctors because that was the first time they did something like that, and Omega was awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny how they make like the 11th Doctor can't shoot anybody, but then the 5th Doctor's like, oh, there's Omega. I just blew away. I was like, oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I loved I loved what was that story? Oh yeah. I loved Spearhead from Space, the first John Pertwee story.
That was fantastic. He's in the hospital. He just regenerated. He's getting his mind together. He's like, that's not the Doctor. Just Patrick Trout. That's it. Yeah. It's like, and he's just like, steals the guy's clothes. Who wants to keep the car? He's like, you can't keep the car. We'll get you something similar. And it's like, he's with Liz Shaw trying to figure out. He got shot too. Even after he regenerated, it's like, oh my god. But he was exactly. I mean, that was the first time that they made it color, I believe, and they made it where it was like different cinematic cameras. They tried to, and the Autons were fantastic, and that was the first thing, but that's awesome.
I mean, it was all shot in color. I mean, I think another other great John Pertwee stories to just quickly list off, like Planet of the Daleks was great. Death to the Daleks I really enjoyed as well. I mean, he had a few Dalek stories.
Did you? But what about his companions, John Pertwee? Did you? Liz Shaw, Joe Grant, Sarah Jane Smith. I mean, what was your, favorite companion?
I think my favorite companion, John Pertwee, was maybe Liz Shaw. Actually, I mean, I know she was only in the first series, but I really liked her. I mean, Joe Grant was good too. I mean, I think Sarah Jane was good with John Pertwee, but she would have worked a lot better with Tom Baker. When you pair him, when you have Pyramids of Mars and the city.
Well, let me ask you
Not the city of
that now.
death. That's
With the
what
Sarah Jane thing, right? Did you like it when Clara was with Capaldi rather than Clara with Matt Smith?
Well, I didn't like the way she sort of controlled Capaldi. Like, it didn't really
How
work
could you
for
have
me.
an ice cream truck with 30 degrees out? Do you believe this? Somebody's confused out there. All right. No. That's the ice cream truck, by the way, which, the weather is just not permitting it for April. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so she was just controlling.
Yeah.
If that probably wouldn't have got away, she probably wouldn't have got away with that with Matt Smith, so no.
No.
Not really.
No, I mean, I think like another great story, even though it's lost, is probably the Wheel in Space with Zoe and Jamie and Victoria. That was great. And then another good one was with John Pertwee, of course, where you had the I think the Silurians. That was a great one too. That was awesome. With when the Silurians first appeared in the story.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That was great. How it's funny how they took Christmas Invasion from that, because at the end of that, the Brigadier is like, Doctor's not around. No, blow it up, blow them up, kill them all. And I was like, wow. And then when that happened in Christmas Invasion, where Harry Jones Prime Minister, it's like, yeah, just take him out.
Yeah.
Doctor flipped out.
Yeah.
The Brigadier was smart though. He knew the Doctor would get past and cause problems. He's like, oh, he's far away. He don't know what's happening, right? He can't see it. Can't see it, right? All right. Blow them away. That's it. Enough of that. Oh, the Brigadier.
None of that new series, stuff. I mean,
let me tell you something. The Brigadier didn't give a crap. He whipped out that pistol on Morgan Le Fay, in Battlefield.
Oh yeah.
He was ready to shoot her. Hey, I've seen it all, man. You start doing that sorcery on me, you're done. It was like, wow. I love the Brigadier. He didn't care.
Yeah, exactly. He was just like
even as a Cyberman, he blasted Missy. Like, how was that?
He was all guns blazing.
He's still around as a Cyberman, no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because they wouldn't have him kill himself and nothing like that, so I'm sure, But
yeah, I mean, it was
really
I thought it was disrespectful when they made Ripper Man in Death.
Pissed.
Yeah.
And they said that they got the feeling he's okay. I'm like, oh, man, come on. Even searching, some of the actors are coming out and saying it was okay, But they never, what I'm saying is they honor him, but they don't honor Sarah Jane Smith. They don't honor Elizabeth Lady, which pissed me off. But I guess they honored her in the last episode of her show.
Yeah. But, I mean, some of my favorite stories from the second Doctor, actually going to like the fourth Doctor. I mean, I think some of my favorites as well would be going to the fifth Doctor. I think one of my favorites is Earthshock and
Death of Patrick.
Yeah,
fantastic.
And I mean, you had some really great stories with the fifth Doctor, like Arc of Infinity. You had Snake Dance.
It was Omega.
Yeah.
Right? Got him.
Yeah.
Don't you, bro?
Yeah, and then Snake Dance.
Mordred and Dead was fantastic. You didn't like that?
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I love that. Love it. Snake Dance with Damara. That was the second one with Damara, right? Because Kinda was the first one. The third appearance of Damara, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think going to Tom Baker, I really liked. I really enjoyed Talons of Wing Chiang and
that was
the last story.
Yeah.
And I like.
What about that Brain of Morbius? Did you like that?
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah.
And he killed that. He killed him with the gas. Like, wow. Not even like a thing to knock him out, just like dead. Amazing.
I mean, I mean, talking about some of the Third Doctor stories I recommend, I mean, I love Day of the Daleks, Curse of Peladon, Three Doctors, Carnival of Monsters, Return of the Cybermen, The Monster of Peladon, Planet of the Spiders, Time Warrior. I think was really great. The Sontarans. Like, do you like that one?
That, you know what it is? The Centaurans. I liked the Centaurans when they had the one with the Fourth Doctor and Leela. That was the that's where she left, right? What the hell was that called? Remember that episode?
What one? Sorry.
The episode with the Doctor, the Centauran with Leela and the Fourth Doctor, and then Leela left.
Oh yeah,
what was that called? Invasion? No. What was it called?
It was called Invasion of Time.
Invasion of Time, right. Okay. Yeah. I liked that, and I liked when they did with Tom Baker. It was like in the season 12?
Yeah, season 12. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was all filmed on, like, I think outside, and they never really did that before. That was a different episode.
Yeah, because it was a two-parter. Yeah, I mean, I think talking about some of the first Doctor like stories I enjoyed was like the War Machines and the Daleks and
Aztecs I liked a lot.
Yeah.
I like the Aztecs a lot. What else did I like? The first episode. When was the episode with the what the hell was the episode? What was the episode where we went to smash the caveman's head in? Is that like the second episode? First episode? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's Unearthly Child, yeah, the story.
Yeah, Unearthly Child, yeah, because that was the first place they went. That was interesting.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the chase. That was a good one. And
the Dalek invasion of Earth. That was the first goodbye.
Yeah.
That I don't understand for the life of me how they don't pick that up in the Capaldi's era.
Yeah.
Why can't they just show what happened? I don't understand. While they still can,
Yeah. I mean, I loved the chase. That was great with Dodo in it, and the Dalek invasion. Earth was great with Ian and Barbara and all that, and I think another great one, from the William Hartnell era was like the Romans and stuff, and I mean, he had a lot of Dalek stories, evil Daleks and stuff, and with Pertwee as well, he had a lot of Dalek stories, 3 Dalek stories, the dead.
You didn't say anything about the Celestial Toymaker if you don't like that.
Yeah, the Celestial Toymaker was, I mean, that's sort of like a missing story. So there's only episode 4, but I enjoyed that. That was good, and I loved I loved all the characters in that. I loved Ben and stuff. And
why can't we? I don't understand. Why is it possible that it's taken them so long to find these things?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that nobody has that somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody has those episodes somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, like where?
What crap?
I mean, where's part of the Daleks for Triton? His first story.
The 10th planet. They're missing. They don't even have the last part, right? Of the 10th planet.
No, they don't even have that. Yeah.
No, I mean that was where he regenerated for the first time. It's like they had to have shipped this all over the world. It has to be somewhere.
Yeah.
That drives me nuts. I don't think they're looking hard for it enough.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, there's so many missing stories you got from that era, like
Patrick Farron's the most.
Yeah,
right?
There's so many, like the space.
It's ridiculous.
Pirates. You have evil Daleks, part of the Daleks, space pirates, Return of the Ice.
Now the Underwater Menace now is that complete? No.
No, that's
They still not completed missing episode or something, or what?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because I know they were gonna. I thought they found that already. They didn't, I guess, right?
Well, they animated it. They animated it and released it on DVD. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know animated stuff. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see. Yeah. All right, I'm getting off topic. What I want to ask you. So like, how are you liking Doctor Who now with Capaldi? I mean, tell me about it.
I think his doctors. He's not. I mean, I think his doctor's good and his stories are good. I just think that Moffat needs to go now, and thank God he is, because Chibnall is coming in soon. And I mean, you know, I thought Series 9 was overall a pretty strong series. Like, I enjoyed, you know, I enjoyed the first few stories, like The Magician's Apprentice and The Witch's Familiar, even though I don't understand what the heck's that about, because it's a Dalek story, you know. But Davros, I don't know why it's called that. But yeah, it didn't make any.
I mean, it's supposed to mean, I guess, I thought it meant like Missy.
Yeah.
You know, Missy's familiar, I guess, which would be, I guess Clara's the big thing, I guess. I thought that's what they meant. But
yeah.
Clara, it was all about the Clara. But
yeah.
My big pet peeve is I didn't understand how he couldn't wear the outfit he wore in the last 3 episodes in the whole series. Like, why are you wearing pajamas the whole series? Like a hoodie, you're wearing it like, it's kind of hard for the Doc to be taken, like, you know, like if he would have made that epic speech to Ishilda, you know, like he's threatening her. If he would have wore those pajamas when he did that, that would have never worked. But when he's got, you know, he's got these suede, you know, and he's like, there was, you know, when I'm mad at you, you'll find there's no place. I was like, whoa! He was just like, I love when he acts like that. He just ripped into her. He's like, oh, you can save it right now. He's like, I will bring the Daleks. I will bring everybody. You don't even know. And I'm like, whoa, Capaldi's awesome, you know? But, you know, he's wearing like pajamas the whole season with the hoodie and the sweatpants. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Get him in that suit the whole season. But, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of dumb, because I mean, you know, pajamas haven't worked before. I mean, you look at Tennant and Christmas Invasion, you know.
Yeah, but would you have David Tennant dressed like that the whole season? I think it was like, oh, people was like, yeah, I want to wear this the whole season. Like, all right, Mr. Capaldi, sure. I'd be like, no, man, you're wearing the suit. You know, because I think Moffat wanted to choose, you know, the outfit for him, and then he's like, no, I want to choose. He's like, oh, all right, you know. But it's like, it changed from season to season, and it's like, no, that fashion sense is not my favorite with the pajamas, no. The hood. But he was fantastic. It was just not believable when, you know, it's fine. It's Alex in his pajamas, but okay.
I mean, I think there were some great classic references in Series 8 and 9, you know, the way sort of like, I mean, I agree with you, you know, the pajamas, you know, doesn't work, you know. I want him to be wearing the outfit he wore in Deep Breath, like the sort of Pertwee-esque outfit that, you know, he started with. Yeah.
Oh, what happened? What happened? It got you relaxed on the set, or what? And then it's like, the thing that pisses me off, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, you can tell me what your opinion is, but aren't we supposed to be looking for the outbreak? Isn't that supposed to be like the exciting thing?
Yeah.
Wasn't that supposed to be? You gotta waste it on Clara? Like, why? So I did this offer, there they are. Alright, take Clara. It's like, is that so nice? No? Yeah. Wasted thing. In a diner.
Yeah.
Well, you will see Clara again playing Amish. She'll be back.
I mean, I think though Capaldi, it just is. I mean, I think they should just sort of tell him to stop with the
Dude, he needs to do companions.
Hoodies. Yeah.
He needs to do companions, man. Break him out of that. It's like ruining my trivia. Like, I mean, every doctor had their own. She's a leftover, you know, in the fridge. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, she's the 11th Doctor's companion. Where's his companion? He's got to have companions, man.
Yeah.
No doctors have had leftovers. like without their own companion. He can't regenerate. He's gotta have his own companions, man. That's it. He's gonna have his own companions. Everything's Clara. Oh my God. I've got a question for you, right? He did all that for her, right?
Yeah.
4.5 billion years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me he doesn't love her?
Yeah.
Like he's not in love with Clara? You're telling me that?
I don't think he's in love with Clara.
That's
I mean, I don't.
Crap.
The Doctor isn't.
Come on! He got jealous with Robin Hood. Come on, man. He got jealous with Robin Hood. He's like, I could beat you with a spoon. And it's like, then he got jealous when he flipped the bow tie guy and caretaker.
Well, actually, maybe he. I mean, maybe he did fall in love.
He was totally in love with her, but he felt awkward. Because he's old.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But he absolutely, to me, friggin' loved her. Absolutely.
I mean, I guess he was like what you said with Louis on the other Unlimited earlier. Like, you know, it's kind of like John Pertwee was pissed off the way Joe Grant was taken away. You know.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's in a way, it could be like his best friend's gone. Not that he was in love with her, but I mean, that could go either way. But I honestly believe Capaldi's doctor, loves Clara. And then when it came to River, that I feel he does. He loves her more than Matt Smith's character, the doctor.
Yeah.
But still, let's get him out of the pajamas. Suit him up. Let's go. Get him into fighting the sea ducks and everything.
I mean, I like the fact trousers in Series 9. So, like, give him, instead of giving him a hoodie, maybe give him like a William Hartnell tie or something like that, or a Patrick Troughton bow tie.
Suede outfit, man. Just wear that the whole season, or wear something. I know he's gonna have to wear a coat or something different, but he's got to be stylish, like cool.
Yeah.
This is like a serious thing, He's got to look good when he beats the crap out of Davros and stuff. Can't have a hoodie on.
Yeah, make him look a bit like.
Come on.
Yeah, a hoodie. Or next will be trainers and
Right, she was watching it with me. Sharon, she's like, "Why is he wearing pajamas?" I don't know. It was in his contract. I don't know. He's fighting a tank with a guitar and pajamas. It's like, okay.
Next he'll be like wearing iPhone.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I didn't like the episode less. I liked it, but I just, they don't wear pajamas. Like hoodie, relaxed. It's like too loose. When you're in a suit, tight. It's ready to go. Styling, profiling, taking people out. No, because those speeches, right? From a Face to Raven, totally showed off. Look good saying that too. You're like, told the Slime Lords off, dressed like that. He's like, whatever, man. That's what I want to see. Quality, kicking butt.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, talking about companions, like, I mean, I don't really.
Trap was always dressed up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was always
dress code, man.
Yeah, I mean, and he had some great stories, like I mean, I think Capaldi's sort of suffering with a bit of lack of writing too,
Yeah.
I mean,
I was upset that Kyle Baker was wearing tablecloth placemats sewed together. It looks like a patchwork of different colors of pink and everything else, but
yeah.
Anyway, go back to the companions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just talking about Troughton because, talking about there's two doctors. I like the first four. So I mean, I think
I like them all. Colin Baker. I mean, I like them the least, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't be against any doctor.
I mean, I don't like Davison. Well, no, not Davison. I don't like Tennant. Don't like Colin Baker. I mean, but to be honest, I think I could tolerate some Colin Baker stories over some of the Tennant, over some of the Tennant stinkers, Stolen Earth, Journey's End. And
you really don't like that? Really? That's like the best.
It was so stupid.
What do you mean? Kumbaya, they're on the guitars, holding hands. Like that. Come on.
No,
Get
it was
out.
just but the whole Donna Noble thing, how she saves it to Dr. Donna, give me a break, it's so quick and easy for them. I mean, I'd rather watch, Twin Dilemma over it,
Come
I mean,
on. You're not selling. You're lying to me. No way. Really?
yeah, I mean,
Really? That was so friggin' awesome getting everybody together like that. The crisis. Fantastic. But the only thing
no,
the only pet peeve I didn't have was I'm a little upset that Martha and Rose didn't go at it, like fighting. Because those little cat things throughout the whole season, the blondes. It's like when they were supposed to come together, they were like supposed to hate each other. That was like they did not like each other. And they just didn't taught us like, hey, that was not believable to me at all. That's like him and Davros going into the movies. I wouldn't believe it. So that's just ridiculous.
I mean, I just think, I mean, I didn't like that story. I also didn't like Doomsday. That was a rubbish one.
Get the hell out of here! Really?
Yeah, it sucked. It's awful.
Oh, what did you like? Tell me. Nothing. What did you like?
Oh, of the Tennant era?
Yeah. Come on. You told me to sound the drums last at a time. What's on?
No, it was rubbish.
Get the hell! You're crazy, man. Really? Come on, you're full. This like awful. I'm being Whovian punk right now. You're punking me right now. You are, dude. You're Whovian punking me, man.
I'm not actually.
Really?
Genuinely bad episodes. I think.
Wait. Ultimate question. Race of Akatan.
That was oh god, that was genuinely terrible with Matt Smith. The whole
wake up.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. Wake up and smell the rubbish of this episode. It was just crap. I mean, I think a lot of the Matt Smith episode. I mean, there was.
How about that Hungry Earth, huh?
That was awful.
Yeah, I know that was. That was awful. That was bad. What about Victor Daleks?
Well, obviously that was a rubbish.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of bad Smith episodes.
What was that bad one? Really bad. The freaking
God Complex.
Oh my god, it's so bad. I tried to erase my memory from it. I think I was successful. What the hell was it with the dolls with Amy and Rory? Oh my god.
Oh, Night Terrors.
Yes, bad. That was bad.
I enjoyed that more over like the girl who waited, and that was awful.
It was cool, man. You know, like that. Oh, wow, that was great. What about the Curse of Block Spot?
That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. God Complex was like, oh, yeah. All right, well,
I mean, I think
will be, yeah.
I think the Shakespeare Code was awful.
Oh, yeah. All right. What about Gimmick Goes to War? Come on, give it to me.
It's good.
Yeah, thank you. All right, you know what? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, wait. Pandora opens. That was good. That was the first. Pandora opens first part, and then it went to Big Bang. Pandora opens was good. You gotta give it. Come on, man. The first part was good.
I thought Series 5 was genuinely awful. Like, I mean, I thought Series 1 to 4 wasn't great, but I mean, at least the storytelling was much better. I mean, Series 5, you had crap like Vincent and the Doctor, the whole invisible chicken monster.
All right. I'm gonna ask you an Ultimate Davis kind of question, right? What about Impossible Planet and Satan Pit?
I didn't like it. It was awful.
Wow! You just hate Tennant, man. Really? All right. Did you see Jessica Jones? Him as Kilgrave? Gotta see that. You have to see that. You have to see that. I'm telling you, will like it. You will like it.
I mean, I think
you'll love it.
I think one of, well, I think a few good Tennant episodes was like,
Human Nature. Family of what? Come on, man.
Nah,
Give it to me, man. No? What?
no,
Oh,
no.
you're killing me. You're killing me, man. What about Finding the Dead?
No, I didn't like
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Well, that's all right. Okay. What about the next Doctor?
I thought it was alright, actually. That was,
Yeah.
it was a good story. I mean, I think,
Void to Dance.
yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I think some of the,
Yeah? All right.
I mean, I think some of the classic Tennant. I mean, I think some of the good Tennant. I mean, I think Love and Monsters maybe is best. It's so underrated. Like, you know, compared to.
Oh. You're killing me with this. That's like, really? Oh, well, all right. If you like it, I guess.
No, but it was really interesting.
What about Rogue's episode? You like Christopher Eccleston,
Rose?
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Father's Day, you good? Alec?
No, I was. I liked Alec. Didn't like Rose. Rose was a terrible character. Just, you know.
The episode, Rose, the first episode. With the
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was good. Minus Rose. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I think the worst out of series one was probably the Empty Child Doctor dances.
You didn't like that? Really? That was Moffat's first?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I think.
Wow.
No. Because, like, I've watched it now, I just see all the sexual undertones, like the dancing and all that.
Well, that means Doctor has sex. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. That was a little perverted there, but all right. What about Blink?
Oh, that's so overrated. I don't like that one at all. I think that's the worst of the Tennant era.
Angels Take Manhattan.
Angels Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
That was a good story. I like that.
I'm a little biased too because I was there for the filming of it, so you know, I like that all the time because I was there for some of it. But
I enjoyed Assignment of the Daleks. I thought that was a good story.
Yes, you know, a lot of people didn't, but I've been wanting badass Daleks for a long time. So when I saw that, I freaking loved that episode, Assignment of the Daleks. I did.
I thought the Beast Below was a great story.
It was a great story?
Yeah.
Beast Below?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You fooled me. No way. Really?
No, actually, I think it was a good story. I like the Smilers and.
Well, yeah, I mean, well.
I mean, I think the 11th hour was. The 11th hour was.
Well, I mean, it was bearable after the 37th time I watched it, and I started liking it on 40 again. I mean, it was just the thing with the Traxie, that was just did it for me, and even Moffat admitted, you should have spent a little more money on that, but no eye in the sky. What about the Impossible Astronaut? Day of the Moon. No?
Oh, didn't like that one. That was.
Come on, it's dark, man. You don't like that?
No, the signs were just a Weeping Angel ripoff. They were,
Oh, they're killing me.
They were all.
Wedding River Song.
That's awful. The Wedding River
Journey
Song.
to the Center of the Sardis. Wait, this is the ultimate question here. Journey to the Center of the Sardis.
I enjoyed that one. That was all.
Oh shit! Shit, you like that? Oh man! All right.
I think that was one of his best episodes, actually.
Yeah. Out of here. All right. Really?
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a good story.
Yeah. What about the Jesus? What the hell is that episode? Like the friggin' sweetest. What the hell? I can't remember the name of that episode. Shame on me. Where he's like all pink, Matt Smith, and.
Oh, the Crimson Horror.
Yeah, thank you.
I like that one. Yeah, that was good. I tell you which one I really didn't like.
You tell me everything you like. Tell me what you like.
I tell you. All right, fine. Nightmare in Silver was okay.
Oh God. Start hissing like a cat
Oh,
now.
that
Why?
was a good app.
They ruined it. Moffat interfered. He's like, oh, yeah, it's a great script. Changing it. Really?
Yeah,
Super
I mean, I thought that
Cyberman? Going like a Flash? You like that? I don't know. All right.
I liked Tenet. I liked New Earth. I thought that was a very good story.
Which one?
New Earth.
New Earth, yeah.
With,
Cassandra,
that was
yeah.
Tenet.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Let's Kill Hitler? That's Matthew.
Oh, that was great. I
You
really
like it?
liked. Yeah.
Louis doesn't like it.
Hmm.
And you like it. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. It could have been more, but I liked it because I like River. I love River, so I'm kind of biased with stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you like a character that much, that's it. Go River.
Actually, Let's
Bruce
Kill
Wayne.
Hitler. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let's Kill Hitler. No, that was a terrible story. That was actually rubbish. I just remember that now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's Kill. When they're Nazi, you know, and she's like, "Oh, that's a mess of a story." Ugh.
All right. So we're doing a bad job of getting people to watch Doctor Who, Jack. Thanks a lot.
I mean,
No,
I will.
really. Yeah.
I mean, I will recommend some good ones before we.
Please, yes.
Oh,
Give us some listen, we gotta end positively, so just go positive for the next like.
okay.
I mean, not that it was negative, but just go with stuff you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with
Just describe. I'm not gonna talk because I piss people off when I talk, so I'm gonna stop.
Well, I liked actually, you know, I thought Time the Rani was a good story.
Oh my god! Wait! Mark of the Rani, Time of the Rani. Time of the Rani. You like Time of the Rani? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Really? That episode was awful. Really? She's dressed like oh god. The Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy's first episode. You like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I found you out of your mind. Really? Okay. What about Battlefield? This is like me asking questions now. We're just finding that answers. Battlefield.
All right. Okay. I guess another one I liked was Delton and Bannerman.
Come on, no. You know what? You are a lot. You're punking me. This whole cast, you're punking me. There's
no, I actually enjoyed it. Okay, look.
Paradise Towers, Dalton and Bannerman, Ghostlight. What? No, I'm just asking you.
Oh wait, I like Ghostlight. That was good. That was very good. One of my favorites. Remembrance of Daleks was great.
Thank you. Okay. All right. You like Remembrance? Okay. I'm okay now. I'm all right. All right. Good.
I enjoyed Battlefield too. That was a good story.
All right, that's one of my favorites. All right. So Nemesis.
Oh, that was an awful story. I did not like that.
Okay.
It was just a rip off of Remembrance of the Daleks.
Actually.
I'll tell you a really rubbish one. The Candyman, the Happiness Patrol.
Come on, happiness will prevail.
No, that's awful.
Come on.
No, that's genuinely terrible. You have Bertie Bassett as the villain.
Fluffy with feet was a dog. Come on, they painted the TARDIS pink. That was cool.
Yeah, it was stupid.
It was like the 80s. They were dressed like weird, like a rock group.
No, it's one of the worst Doctor Who stories ever. It's became so camp by this point.
People love that.
No, they don't.
They love the Candyman.
A lot of people say it's a terrible episode. It's rubbish. It's so bad. I mean, honestly, it makes, the Happiness Patrol makes...
The guy played harmonica in the hallways. I mean, it was just, come on. No?
No, it was awful. No. I mean...
The dog was going through the vents.
Yeah.
And
I thought Survival was a good story. I really enjoyed it. Really? You don't like that?
Oh, no. No!
You like Happiness Patrol?
No. Survival?
Yeah.
Do you realize what that did to me? That was the last thing I saw for like, you know how many, like a decade or whatever, like Doctor Who? That was like the last episode and then it was canceled. That episode was the last, that one? No.
That was a great
No.
story. It's much better than the Happiness Patrol where you have a
No.
villain saying, I like sweets that kill, you know.
That's better than like, you know, the Master becoming like a cat person. Like, no.
I did not like that.
They're going to kill each other, choking each other out, getting each other with a rock.
I mean,
like,
I thought
Curse of Fenric is the ultimate question. Because I love Curse of Fenric. No, don't fool around here.
I'm not fooling around. It's a good story.
Okay. All right.
I really enjoy that. I haven't been fooling around. I mean, honestly, I don't like a lot of the Tennant stories, and I do think some of the McCoy stories, like Time and Rani, are actually good, because I just think, you know, the Rani's great in it.
With her, Mark of the Rani was better. With Colin Baker, believe it or not. I like that one. That's when she first appeared, remember?
Yeah.
She was really good in that with the Master and the Doctor. Man, I just told Louis that it's like a 10, 15-minute casting. And his thing was 47 minutes. Yours is probably like an hour and something. This episode, but that's fine. That's fine. So, all right, so talk to me about the TARDIS.
What's my favorite TARDIS?
Yeah.
Probably the McGann one.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. All right, next one. What about you know, the 9th Doctors, 10th Doctors? Same one, you know, something like that, or
the 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor. That was all right. It wasn't bad.
All right. What about, you know, the 11th original before he changed it?
Ugh, horrible.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
Okay. What about then his new one from the Snowman?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, it was good.
I like that. I like the Snowman episode. You like Snowman episode or not?
No, don't. That's not a great Christmas special. I didn't enjoy that. I'll tell you a good one. Runaway Bride. Runaway Bride was a good Christmas special. And Voyage of the Damned, I like those.
Christmas Carol.
Oh no.
Oh, really? Wow.
It was a rip off. It was a rip off. It was.
I know. All right. The Doctor, which whatever.
Oh.
People? No. All right. Well, okay. Maybe we're sure that one. All right. I liked it at first, and then I'm like, if you watch it again, I'm like, oh, I like this. So, yeah. Okay, so we'll go back to the TARDISes. Capaldi's bookcase and chalkboards and all that jazz. You like Capaldi's?
Yeah, they weren't bad. Yeah.
They're not bad. Capaldi?
Yeah. I like his TARDIS.
What about the sonic screwdrivers?
My favorite's the 4th.
You don't like his new one? What else you say?
Oh, the new one's alright. It's a bit too much going on. I like Eccleston and Tennant's screwdriver a lot.
You don't like Matt Smith, right?
His TARDIS was sorry.
No, not TARDIS. No sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant.
I like the sonic screwdriver. You like it?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, the design.
I really liked it the way he extended like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. What about the War Doctor?
To be honest, I mean, I know some people didn't like the idea of the War Doctor, but I think it was quite a cool concept. I enjoyed the concept. I like the War Doctor. I mean, I'd take him over Tennant any day.
Sorry. Edit that one. All right. No, really? Okay.
No, because I just think Tennant's the worst.
All right.
Shortly followed by Colin Baker and then Matt Smith.
Okay. Listen, everybody likes who they like and who they don't like. That's what makes everything great. Nobody's opinion is the same, and everybody likes different things. That brings something new to the table. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think although talking about Tennant, I think one of his good stories is Runaway Bride with Catherine Tate.
I guess when it comes to the Seventh Doctor, like I guess you must sign the petition if I establish one to bring back Kingdom. It's not happening.
No, not.
Even if we bring Sylvester McCoy back, no
No.
Kingdom. No.
I don't really like his Doctor anyways.
Greatest show in the galaxy?
It wasn't
It wasn't the
bad.
greatest show in the galaxy, I guess.
No. I actually enjoyed that one.
Okay.
I think talking about some Colin Baker episodes that I liked. I mean, I like Vengeance and Virus. That was probably his best because there weren't a lot of good ones in that with Colin Baker.
Yeah. All right. What do you think of the Valyard?
I enjoyed them. Yeah, they kind of. The Dream Lord was kind of Valyard.
Yeah, I thought so, and I liked the Dream Lord too. Great actor, Toby Jones. So.
That was a good story. Amy's Choice. I enjoyed that.
Yes. We agree.
Although I think Smith though could have been a lot better.
Did you like Smith with the beard?
Oh.
When he was
No.
When he's captured and he's like all fluffy.
I think Cold War was a good story and
Which one? Cold War?
Yeah.
Oh God. That was a horrible story, and Mark Gatiss' worst, and one of his worst. Sleeping No More was his worst. But what a waste for David Warner. They should have had him as a villain in that or something.
You really didn't like that?
No.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was actually one of his best stories because it was like
Mark Gatiss. That's not saying much. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
I mean, it reminded me of Dalek. I enjoyed that a lot.
I love Dalek.
Yeah.
Well, Mark Gatiss is staying, which Christian know. Which as long as I don't do Sleep No More 2, I'm happy.
Actually, I think it's an underrated story, Idiot's Lantern, because they ripped that off in Bells of St. John. I think that was a good story with Tennant.
You like Bells of St. John?
No, I didn't like that. It was a rip-off of Idiot's Lantern, which I think is actually underrated.
I mean, yeah. I don't have a problem with Idiot's Lantern. No.
I think another good Tennant story was...
What about 42?
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was great.
Yeah.
I like that.
I enjoyed Partners in Crime too. That was good.
Yes. Smith and Jones?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. All right, what about the Doctor's daughter? So.
The Doctor's daughter?
Yeah.
That was a good story. I think Jenny was good.
I didn't like what they did to Martha Jones, but okay. Yeah. That made her from a doctor to a mercenary right there. That episode traumatized her. What about the Centauran stratagem and all that stuff?
Oh, I didn't like that. No.
Yeah,
those two. I think Smith
Planet of the Ood. What about Planet of the
Ood? That was good. Smith and Jones I thought was awful.
Fars Pompeii, what about that?
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
That was good, yeah. Do you like Donna Noble, like her episodes more? Are you a Donna Noble fan? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's still a few bad ones in there. Like, I didn't enjoy the one with the unicorn and the wasp or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I didn't enjoy I'm trying to remember from series 4 because there's a lot of episodes. I mean, the finale, like I said, I didn't like that. It was very bad. I thought it was a bad finale. Turn left, I didn't enjoy.
Oh, I love that. No, I love Turn Left, man. Really?
No, I
Wow,
didn't.
I love that. Okay.
I thought a lot of Series 4 was good. Series 3, some of it was good as well. Series 2, I think, is the worst. Just, oh, why? You got a
Yeah.
lot of. I mean, Series 3 had some good ones, though. Like, I enjoyed, uh, what was it? Lazarus Experiment was good.
Mark Gatiss played in that. That was good. Like he played Professor Lazarus. Yeah, he's a prison actor and stuff. He also played the Viking, playing him in Death Chest. Matt Smith. I love that. Mark Gatiss. He played that.
Yeah. I enjoyed I'm trying to think of Series 3 because there was a lot I didn't like, but there was a lot I did like. It was kind of a mixed bag. I think Series 2. I mean, I think Series 2 was good. No, Series 2 wasn't great. Series 3 was sort of okay, half good, half bad. Well, actually, it was more good than bad. And then, well, no, yeah, it was half good, half bad. And then Series 4 was pretty good with a few bad ones. I think Series 3, I enjoyed like Gridlock. That was a good one.
I wasn't.
I thought it was
Okay.
one of his. I think that was one of his better stories. Series 2, one I really didn't like was Tooth and Claw. I couldn't get into that.
I wasn't crazy about that. To say the truth.
Yeah.
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 I'm not crazy about it.
I really liked I mean, I think his best one. You know, I mean, I know it's not a great episode, as people say, but maybe it is Love and Monsters. I just think it's because it did something different for Doctor Who. Like, I think that was maybe his best one.
Unfortunately, some person in America keeps trying to show that the most, which is a bad idea. So Web is putting that on every single time. Stop, because we want to get people to watch Doctor. Not watch Doctor. But God Complex. What's your thoughts on that?
I really liked that. It was good.
You like the God Complex? Did you say you hated the God Complex before?
No.
You said you hated it. Did you say that in this cast?
Did I say I hated it? I thought
I thought you did.
No, I think I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I enjoyed that one. No, that was the one where they were in a hotel, wasn't it, with the Minotaur?
I wasn't crazy about that at all.
Oh, you didn't like that? All right.
No. You know what it is? It to me, like when they do something like that. I mean, all right, I liked when they did Midnight. Okay, I understood that they were saving the money for whatever, but they did something good with Midnight. You know, God Complex, not really. I wasn't really like, you know, and it wasn't hardly any budget, but I wasn't really enjoying that. You know, so. All right. On that note, why don't you give a shout out to your show with Louie, and we'll get out of here.
Okay. Just because I've been a bit negative, I'm just going to list off like maybe a few.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, okay.
List off a few from the classics that I enjoyed. Well, I'll recommend to some people. Like, I think there's some great ones with, of course, Hartnell. Like, you got the Daleks, the Aztecs, you know, the Invasion. You got you know, some really good ones like the Chase as well, and you know, really good stories there. And you also, you know, you've got a few like the Web Planet, which aren't great, and you know, I think there's like a bad story for each Doctor. But you know, I would say that wasn't great. And then Second Doctor, I think there's some great. I mean, a lot of them are missing, but I like an Enemy of the World and Web of Fear was good.
That was great. I mean, was Salamander or Salamander, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enemy of the World, Web of Fear was great. Invasion, the Smugglers was good. The Ice Warriors, that wasn't great. You know, there's loads of Triton ones I enjoyed, like the Mine Robber, and you know, that was really good. I mean, there were others too, like I think I'm just trying to recall because I can't remember every episode, but the Crotons wasn't good. I didn't like that one. There's a few bad ones of Triton too, but a lot of them are missing as well. So I mean,
What about
yeah.
Human Cybermen?
Oh, that was great. Yeah, Tomb of Cybermen. Yeah, I mean, uh, the loads I loved with Triton, like Underwater Menace, I thought was good, even though some people didn't. Space Pirates, I enjoyed. War Games, all those great ones with Triton, and I mean, there were others too from season 6 I enjoyed, like
You like Dominators?
no, not really.
Okay.
That wasn't a good one. I think, yeah, I mean, there were loads of Pertwees I'd recommend too, like Spearhead from Space and Silurians, Ambassadors of Death. I thought was good. Inferno.
Inferno was fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Tom Baker.
That was the first time he went to a parallel world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the sixth. I'm sorry, the fourth Doctor. My favorite's probably Robot to Death, and well, no, Deadly Assassin's my favorite story, but Road to Death is my second favorite. And then you've got Genesis, which is great, and all that, and got. I mean, I think most of Tom Baker's stories I really like. I mean, I didn't like his last season, 18. It was awful. Apart from maybe a few stories which were all right, I didn't really like that. But City of Death was great. I enjoyed Destiny of the Daleks. I thought was good. And then Davison.
What about Horns and Nymon?
Oh, that was awful. Oh,
Me and my sister loved that episode. But all right.
Yeah, I thought it was a cheap episode, but yeah, it just looked really cheap. Sixth Doctor, no, sorry, the Fifth Doctor, we're on now. Earthshock's great, Kate Evangelzani's great.
Don't forget that.
What?
Don't forget about that.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm my favorites.
Actually, I forgot a few from the First Doctor. I forgot to mention. I enjoyed Edge of Destruction. That was great.
Keys of Marinus.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Censors.
Yep.
And Sarah.
Yeah, that was great. I loved with Triton as well. Got some really good stories. Well, with the First Doctor, so I forgot to mention the War Machines was great. With the Second Doctor, I really loved.
The War Games.
Yeah, the War Games. Yeah, forgot to mention. Yeah, the Second Doctor, loved. Power of the Daleks is great. Highlanders is great. Menace is great. Crusade is great. Moonbase, Macroterror is great. Faces Ones is great. Evil Ones, Evil of the Daleks was really good with him. And Tomb of the Cybermen, of course, that's a classic. Like you said, really good story.
I just hope they don't make Genesis of the Cybermen like all at once because they don't want that. But
yeah, I mean, I think Abominable Snowman and that was really great.
Ice Warriors you don't like, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty boring story. Yeah. I mean, for the first Ice Warrior story, it's not the best. I think, yeah. I mean, I think if I had to pick like one out of Triton I really didn't like because I like most of his stories, I'd say that story wasn't great. But yeah.
You jump into Sixth Doctor, right? You saying?
Yeah, the Sixth Doctor. Yeah, I mean, well, bad episodes would say probably Mark of the Rani. Didn't like that. Didn't enjoy that.
Wow, you didn't like her first appearance.
No, I liked the Rani. Just didn't like the story. Thought it was a bad story.
Okay.
Bad
2 Doctors you liked, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yep.
Attack and Cyberman,
Like,
Vengeance of the Virus.
Vengeance Virus. Yeah. Attack of the Cybermen's a bit crap.
Replacing the Daleks. That was
Yeah.
kind of weird with the heat shit.
Yeah.
And that across his head and the thing. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't great. I think that I think Time Lash was like not a bad story. I thought that was okay.
Ultimate Foe, though, that's, well, I mean, all the Trial of the Time Lord ones. I love the Valyard, but the whole thing with the plans that he killed genocide was the Vervoids, I think. I wasn't really. Did you like that? I wasn't really crazy.
No, and they didn't really explain why how Mel came in and all that. They didn't explain about Mel and all that.
Yeah, we never got to see her appear for the first time. She's just a companion instantly. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And the Seventh Doctor, well, Remembrance of the Daleks is probably my favourite.
Yeah.
Greatest Show in the Galaxy was good. Silver Nemesis, no. Happiness Patrol didn't like. Battlefield was good. Like Ghostlight, Curse of Fenric. So
I don't really like his first season that much, but Battlefield, Curse of Fenric, Happiness Patrol.
I enjoyed all the seasons, to be honest. I mean, it's only a few bad ones, I think.
I liked him as the Doctor, but as far as the stories go, alright,
I mean, I think Time Nirvani is a very good story, but yeah, I mean, it's all opinion, I guess.
Yeah.
Paradise Towers was bad. I mean,
you loved Elden the Batman, you said.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did enjoy that. Yeah,
Good.
I don't because I like his Doctor. I think he's a good Doctor. So
yeah.
I enjoy.
And how many 8 Doctor episodes you like? It is like one.
Yeah, there's only one. Yeah. Yeah.
What you think, though? If Paul McGann didn't kiss a companion, you would never had a Doctor kissing companions after that. Honestly, even Moffat said it. Rusty Davies said it. He says, "Well, if that's it, we're going then." That's the one thing they liked, I guess. Russell T. Davis adapted that his philosophy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. Ninth Doctor was great, and yeah. I mean, I'm forgetting. Sorry, I know this is going.
You want to go? Yeah. I wasn't gonna go with a new series that everyone else was. If we want to, we'll go. No, we could always do a real Whovians guest on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to the new series. Yeah, I enjoyed Rose. That was good with Eccleston, and it was a good story. Good introduction to the Doctor. Didn't like Love and no, not Love and Monsters.
The End of the World.
Yeah, The End of the World. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I enjoyed. Yeah, of course, that was Tennant. Sorry, I was thinking because they look similar. The Absorbaloff and the Slovene.
Well, no, the Tennant's New Earth, but End of the World was the Ninth Doctor. Yeah, that was the first time they went. Yeah.
I meant to say I didn't like World War III with the Slovene, the Christopher Eccleston. It was just too childish. Childish.
Okay.
I enjoyed End of the World. I actually thought was not bad. Unquite Dead was good. Really liked that one. The finale was really good. The Parting of the
Parting of the Ways was fantastic.
And
Moffat was originally supposed to write that, but passed, which that's a good thing. So that was fantastic.
Dalek was great.
I love that. That they basically tried to steal into the Dalek, which I wasn't crazy about. You know what I'm talking about when they were copying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Hey, that's the one thing I can't stand. And I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just saying that you establish a story like, say, Hyde. Remember that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And then you reestablish that in you're saying, like, you do that with Danny Pink. It's like the same thing. It's like, why can't we do something? Why are we copying off ourselves? That's even worse. So I like fresh stuff. I don't like stuff that's like, oh, you can compare it to another episode. You know, like
Yeah.
Smith and Jones, and the 11th Hour is like the same episode.
Yeah.
Only it's the prisoner zero and it's the other prisoner, and it's a Traxy and it's a Jejune, and it's Roth Jones and it's Amy Pons, and you know what I'm saying? It's like basically the same story, but just kind of twisted a little bit. You know, the only thing is in his version they don't go to the moon because they probably can afford the moon. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna have to get going, but we can pick this up. I do apologize. I have to go. We're gonna have to pick this up in the Whovians Cast episode, which we'll try to do sometime next week. Jack, you've been fantastic. This is probably like a 2-hour podcast, but okay. So, great job, bro. Check out Whovians, right?
Yep.
Whovians, Jack and Louie. Check them out. Well, actually, when we have the Whovians Cast, we'll have them both on here and they can talk about it. So, take care. Bye for now.